merchandise. No one wanted to be driving a gas hog when gas prices went over $1 a gallon. You could buy muscle cars dirt cheap.
After 1971, Chrysler no longer offered the Street Hemi in any model. They were a late appearing but unforgettable blip on the muscle car radar screen.
This car's driven on the street quite a bit. We take it to cruise nights. My wife will drive it, and we'll go out to the cruise spots, but we don't really street race too much with it. An interesting story, I had a guy pull next to me who was on the phone in his Ferrari at one time, and he looked over at me and I looked at him and I said, "Don't even try it, buddy."
Some cars just stand a little taller among their peers. Whether they were faster or prettier or gave you more goosebumps is mostly subjective. But the fact remains that among a host of great, memorable cars, there are a select few that are special. At or very near the top of this short list are the Plymouth Cuda and the Dodge Challenger with the 426 Street Hemi.
I can look back now and think, wow, I lived through this era. I participated in it. You know, I was heavily involved in the muscle car era. But back then, no, we never gave a thought to it. When we bought these cars new, they were just cars. There was no line drawn where you could say that on this side of the line we have the muscle car era, and as soon as we crossed this line it came to an end. It ended gradually. Each year horsepower and compression ratio were down, performance was down, and I lived through that era. I was involved with the muscle cars of that era, and it wasn't something that we noticed taking place. It happened so gradually over about a 5 or 6 year period of time that all of a sudden one day we woke up and realized that muscle cars don't exist anymore.
Thanks to the restorers, there are a few of these magnificent beasts still around for us to appreciate. One look at them recalls a time when high-octane fuel was plentiful, the drive-ins were full of people, and the nights were just fine for a little cruising. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you again on the next issue of the American Muscle Car. Until then, please remember, don't crush them, restore them.